I have some great news. Here in Michigan, we are going to attempt a Guinness World Record ride of Indian motorcycles this summer, 2019. It's going to be hosted by Spartan IMRG. We're located about 25 miles north of Detroit area. It's going to be on June the 22nd, and we have a website. I'll put the link down below of the website where you can register, and you can register online and you can save money if you do that. But also we will have registration on Friday the 21st, and we'll have that at the Spartan dealership in Mount Clemens. And what we're going to do is we're going to have that from about 2 o'clock to 6 o'clock on Friday. And you can save money also by registering on Friday. And also, most important, you're signing in. So registration is one part and signing in is the other part. So when you sign in, you'll get your t-shirts, because we're going to have t-shirts. We're going to have some really cool patches and a whole bunch of other things that are going to be included in the price. The price is not very expensive considering what we're doing. So if you go to the website, you'll get all of this information. Now on Saturday, we're going to also have registration for the late people. Now it's going to cost you a little bit more on Saturday because unfortunately you don't get a free entrance to the park on Saturday. You're going to have to pay at the gate to get in, and then the fee will be very similar to what it is on Friday. Online is really the best way to go, and we're encouraging online registration. That way we kind of get a feel for how many people are going to come and where they're coming from, and it makes it really kind of nice. So registration on Saturday will start at 9:30 and it'll run until 11 o'clock. If you do register online and then don't show up at the dealership on Friday, that's okay. That's okay. Because on Saturday, if you come to sign in, because remember, signing in is very important because that's when you get your t-shirt, your patch, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So you can do that at the park between 9:30 and 11, and we encourage, if you're going to do that, do it early. Do it early because we're expecting a lot of Indian motorcycles. The record currently is 274. We're shooting to get at least 300 or more, so we're really shooting to break the record here. There's going to be some other events throughout the year, and they're going to try to break our record. So let's make ours a good one. So when you come, you'll have to, if you're registered online, or if you've registered and signed in on Friday, you'll get a wristband. That wristband will give you admission into the park, Stony Creek Metro Park, free. So that's one of the reasons why we encourage you to either do it online or on Friday. When you show up at the park and you come into the picnic area, and we'll have maps for that, there are maps on the website, you will be given yet another wristband. These will be numbered wristbands. These will be the ones that will help us in our count. So you're going to have two wristbands. One will be white, and I believe the other one is red. I believe the one that is red is the one that we are going to use for our final counts. So that will be given to you as you come in. So make sure you pick one of those up. There will be parking attendants that will be handing those out as you're entering into the park, or into our picnic area that's within the park. So what I want to do is I want to show you real quick here, and this is a map of where the dealership is down in this area here. There's a lake over here. This is where the water is. This is Lake St. Clair. And then over here is the park. And it's about a few miles, 17 miles or so. And we're going to have a ride that will get us back and forth from the dealership to the park. So that information's out there. If you missed the hooking up with some of us and ride over or ride back, it's not a big deal. You're going to have a map. It's only a couple turns, real easy to do. So that's really important. So we're going to have that available for you, and it's going to be a loosely run ride to and from to capture a few people that show up at the dealership and want to get over to the park on Saturday, and then also leaving the park on Saturday and coming back to the dealership. It's very important to come back to the dealership after our ride. But first, we're going to talk about something else. After the ride, after we do the ride is about 6 miles long, and I'm going to show you a little map of the lake and the route we're going to be taking. We're going to have police that are going to be blocking off, helping us to make sure that we're not interrupted. It's very important that we're not interrupted. And it's very important that your friends that might come along with you, that might have a Harley or a Honda or some other motorcycle, that they're not going to be able to ride with us, but they will be able to video and see us ride by and encourage us. So we don't want your friends not to be there that do not have an Indian. We want them to be there. So there's going to be some areas where they can be on the side of the road and video and things of that sort. There's also going to be a parking area for them, but they are not to be riding with us on the event. That would wreck the whole effort that we're trying to attain here, and that is a Guinness World Record. So after the ride, we're going to be looping the lake. It's about 6 miles, so it's not a long ride. And we're going to go real slow. Once we come back, we encourage everyone to come back into the place where we started, turn your bike off, get off, come over to the pavilion area. We're going to have some announcements. We're going to have some door prizes, so you'll want to make sure that you keep your little tickets that you're going to receive when you sign in and receive your t-shirt, your patch, and there's going to be tickets or little stubs in there. You want to keep those because there's going to be door prizes and stuff. And then there'll be some announcements. After the announcements, we're going to, while we're doing all of that, we're going to be tallying the numbers and make sure that we have broke the record. We've met all of the requirements, and we'll make an announcement right there. From that point, we're going to be going back to Spartans in Mount Clemens, which, as I mentioned, is only several miles away, 17 miles. And so it'll be a short ride. And at that area, we're going to have free food because your wristband is going to allow you to get food. And we're also going to have a 50-50 raffle. You're going to be given a 10% discount that you can use at the dealership. So if you need any apparel or anything of that sort, you'll be able to use that. So those things are going on. There'll be some other things happening at the dealership, so definitely want you to come back to the dealership for that. At dusk on Saturday, there will be an outdoor motorcycle ride-in kind of drive-ins kind of thing. We're going to have a motorcycle related movie. We're going to be sitting out under the stars. And we're going to be watching that. That'll be at the dealership, behind the dealership. So we'll encourage you to bring your bike. And if you do have a folding chair, or a collapsible chair, roll-up chair, or something like that, bring that along with you. You can set it next to your bike and make it comfortable. But if you don't have one of those, that's okay, because we're going to have a whole batch of chairs that you can borrow and sit outside, and it's going to be really a nice evening. We'll have drive-in type food, for a small donation, popcorn, candy, things like that, beverages. So we want to encourage you to come to that. That's all included in the price. This is our flyer over here. I'm going to blow that up and put that on the screen. You can read it, so you'll have that information in front of you in this video. And you'll have some times and some basic information. You'll also have the website that's listed down here and a way to contact us by email. And also there's a phone number too if you have any questions that you need to ask somebody in person. So hopefully you'll be able to make it to our event. It's coming up, so it's not that far away. We'll see you there.